Okay, so yeah, I think it's working now. My video ding or whatever seems to cut off sometimes. Bad signal over here. Mom, guys, I need to film or do something. um, yeah. Anyway, also, uh, when I'm sad or depressed too, I'll go watch my favorite YouTuber. I love him to this day, but I go and watch PewDiePie whenever I'm sad or depressed or whatever. I'll just go watch his videos. I preferably like his older videos, like when he's playing horror games, and like when he's screaming and yelling at objects, and when he's cussing. And it's funny when he does that. He is hilarious. I was like, it's like I do like his older videos. Like I love when I love when he used to play the horror games, and he would make it so funny. It wouldn't be so serious or scary or even bad because he would make it so funny. Like I love him so much though, and he's so close to my age. Like we're in the same age range, but he's married. Also, I'm so happy for him and Marcia now because they're having a baby. I was like, finally. It's like, yay. I was like, oh my god, he would be a great dad. Like he would be that kid, whatever's gonna be, she or he is gonna be so lucky and happy because like they are gonna be the best parents ever. Pewds and Marcia, like they're gonna be the best. So I've always loved both of them as a couple. I have always supported them, always watched their videos, and sub them, and yeah, they're just yeah, I love them so much, and I've always loved him, and yeah, I'll never forget the first time I watched him because I put him off for so long. I thought he was so stupid. I thought he was like an idiot back then. I was like, I mean, the first video I ever watched with him was the game Outlast, which is a horror game. That was the first ever video game series I watched with him. And yeah, I mean, to this day, it was like, I mean, I still think he was pretty funny, and and that playing that game too, because like I love when he says certain things, or when he pops off with certain things, and like he'll cuss out objects, thinking that they're alive or something. Like he is so funny when he does that. Like not saying he's still good now, but I wish he would make more videos like that. I miss his gaming videos when he would make his horror game, play his horror games. So he would always make it funny, and it wasn't always dramatic, or like it wasn't always like dramatic or like serious or anything. He just always made light of things. He made that's why I still go and watch him when I'm depressed or sad or whatever. When I just need a good laugh, I was like, hell yeah. Because like watching him the other night, I was like, this is what I need. I was like, I mean, could use a fucking laugh, and just some laughter and humor for once, for a change. It's nice. So yeah. And honestly, I wish I could find a guy like PewDiePie. So like he's a good guy too, and he's good to Marcia, his wife. He's good to her, and I love how like they both got pugs. He's got a pug and she's got a pug. It's like, that's so cute. That's what I've always wanted to do. Like if I ever had find a good guy, we could have like he could have the same dog, like we both got the same dogs, just like Pewds and Marcia do, and yeah, so, yeah, like, because I love pugs too. I love pugs. But, I love Pomeranians. Like, I've always, I mean, like I said anyway, but, yeah, I love Pomeranians and, pugs, and, yeah, so, Chihuahuas are kind of cute too. I grew up with a lot of those, so, and they have a temper, but, I used to aggravate the hell out of the Chihuahua I grew up with. My mom's Chihuahua, I used to aggravate her, and I would, oof, I would get onto so much. I mean, I was like, I would get in trouble for doing that. It was like, but I loved to aggravate her. It was like, I loved to play with her, but it just made her more mean. So, but it was like fun. It was like nice. It was like, I love dogs. It's just, you get annoyed with them sometimes, but you love them anyway, Excuse me. But yeah, it's like with kids, so, oh, they say kids are worse, but I'm just like, wow, I love both kids and, pets, so, yeah, I probably just need some more patience, a little bit more patience, but, I mean, because it's like, sometimes when a kid is yelling or something, it's like, I can take 2 hours, but after that, I'm kind of tired. It's like, when is the parent come? I would do that sometimes when I would babysit sometimes when I was younger for other people and their friends in the family of mine. I would babysit for their kids sometimes. Whenever the kid would yell, sometimes I was like, I was fine with it for a few hours, but after that, I got tired. And it was like, okay, when are the parents coming home? I was like, we're gonna have some me time. Like, I gotta go, like, maybe escape to the bathroom for a little bit. So, maybe just lay down and close my eyes for a few seconds. I would question. I was like, maybe, is this what it's like to be a mom? I don't know what that's like, but yeah. I see a lot of my girlfriends growing up, my female friends growing up, they moved away, they got married, they had kids, and some of them still question me, like, why aren't you married? Why don't you have kids? Maybe because I'm not stupid. Maybe because I didn't want to rush into it. I didn't want to rush into it like that, They rushed into it way too early, way too soon, and I don't want to do that, and, I wasn't raised that way. But not to rush into marriage or any relationship too quickly, or just anything, period. So, but yeah, 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 I when I would babysit back then, I loved it, but then it's like, if the kid was kind of, I don't know, yelling a lot or, like, whatever, but I would just like, oh, like 2 or 3 hours later, I'd be like, okay, when are the parents coming home? Like, I need a break, something like that. It's like, but yeah, but to be honest, like, deep down, I love kids, I love babies, I love pets. It's, I guess, I just need more time around them. I need more experience. Well, I've already had the experience, but it's been years since I've been around. It's been since I was like 19, maybe 23. I was 23 the last time I was ever babysitting or anything like that, or being around babies for that matter. Because when COVID hit, guys, I mean, that shit was horrible. It's just like, I got COVID. I got COVID even though even though I got vaccinated. I literally got vaccinated, the 3 shots, and I still got it. So yeah, they're kind of bullshitting. They don't stick to their shit. They lied. So nothing works. I ended up getting it anyway, so yeah. I remember having to quarantine. That wasn't fun. So, yeah. And, yeah, and then, like, let's see, I got it, like, the second time, I got COVID a second time when I moved out. The first time when I moved out, and so that wasn't cool either. I was like, wow, okay, so the doctors lied, they all lied, fucking liars. So that's why I don't trust any doctors. I don't trust anyone, really. I really don't trust anyone, but maybe except certain people, maybe that I don't know, maybe in my life, but yeah. Maybe like your mom or something, or yeah. So, but yeah, I'm trying to think. So what was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say. What the fuck? I can't even fucking think. I can't think today. I can't think. Fucking A. I can't. But yeah. Oh god, I just used some military slang. If you hear me saying fucking A a lot, just ignore that. I don't know. One of my favorite YouTubers, she used to say that a lot. I think it rubbed off me years ago, and I started saying it. So it was like, I didn't know it was military slang though. I looked it up. It was military slang. Even though I'd never been in the military, I've always wanted to though. I've always wanted to enlist, like maybe be a paratrooper, because I love roller coasters and I love bungee jumping, stuff like that. But jumping out of a helicopter would be pretty badass. I mean, Tomb Raider style maybe. I don't know. That was another nickname I had growing up too, is Tomb Raider, because yep. Just for a lot of reasons, yeah. I went as her a few times, cosplaying as her a few times, like on Halloween or other events growing up and stuff. So, yep, I went as her and some anime characters too. So, yeah, yeah, I went as her and as Alice from Resident Evil. I remember her name now. Also, Angel from the Underworld series too, and yeah. And of course, yeah, I went as Sailor Mars from Sailor Moon 2 times, and yeah. Let's see, yeah. I love Sailor Moon, by the way. That's probably what I got the moon obsession, because it came from Sailor Moon, by the way. I have watched her whole series and her movies. It was like, that's how much I love Sailor Moon so much, and it's a good show, good characters, and it was like, I wish I were a sailor myself, like her, and have all the superpowers and can save the world if it needed to be. So, but while kicking some ass too, being a badass. So, let's see. Any of you other anime fans out there? I also love Full Metal Alchemist. I love that show so much. And Death Note. Death Note's really good. Inuyasha. Naruto is really good. I grew up with that. And Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball. I grew up with Dragon Ball. Let's see, Bleach. I will say that Bleach is probably my favorite anime of all time, though. It's kind of like Naruto, but I think it's more intense, more the fighting style. The fighting styles, the characters are more intense, and the music is, and the characters are just gorgeous. They're just gorgeous, and yeah, I was obsessed with some of the male characters. I've had crushes on some of them in Bleach. I love that. So I love that show. Like, that is my favorite anime show of all time, and it's got a lot of episodes though. It took me a long time to get through it, to actually finish that show. Because there were times I had to take a break. It was like, okay. But if you guys see my art site, if you go on my DeviantArt page, which is PageyDoll, if you type in PageyDoll, just, it's all together. There's no underscore or anything like that. Just type in PageyDoll. You'll see I have sketches of some of the Bleach characters. I can sketch anime characters, by the way. I love doing that. I love to sketch and draw. But yeah, I have my Bleach characters on there. My favorite characters on there that I sketched, like the main guy, Ichigo. I have sketched him. Like, you'll see, yeah, I'm gonna say 3 or 5 times. I know he's up on there. I know he's still on my page, my DeviantArt. Yeah, I know he's still on there. So yeah, Carrot Top. That's what they call him in the show. So, Mr. Carrot Top. But yeah, I used to like. Yeah, I liked his fighting style too. Like, he's pretty badass. He's pretty cool. I also liked when he went against the main guy, which I used to have a crush on him too, big time. Like Sasuke Aizen, I used to really, really be obsessed with him. I don't know why, but it was like I sketched him a few times too. He's probably still, he's on my page too, my DeviantArt. Yeah, I used to love him. I was like, oh my god. It was like, started thinking of writing these fanfics about him when I was younger. Like, it was pretty bad, but like, it was like, I used to think he was pretty hot, but it was like, he's a bad guy though. I was like, I still, to this day, how he did the whole Soul Society, how he did all of them was so bad. It was like, no one knew what he was up to. I think maybe a few of them knew what he was doing, but I could figure it out. I figured him out. I figured him out too, but I still think what he did was still pretty bad. Like, betraying them all like that. Yeah, doing the Soul Society a real good job, showing them what a good leader he is, or thought he was, or whatever. But yeah, I do have some sketches of him on my DeviantArt page. If you look up PageyDoll, so it should be, yeah, I'll have all kinds of stuff on there. Not just from Bleach, but let's see, I sketched like the 2 guys from Death Note, which is Light and L. I sketched them, and I sketched the Fullmetal Alchemist characters, Edward and Alphonse, and I've also from Tamaki from Ouran High School Host Club, which is another anime show I love, and also my favorite voice actor. He voices Tamaki, the English voice actor, not the Japanese one, but I do prefer English dub. The voice actor's name is Vic Mignogna, and he's always been my favorite anime voice actor ever. I've always wanted to meet him, and he has inspired me throughout the years. Like, I love his heart. He's such a good person. I can tell he's a really good person. Like, watching his videos of his, interviews and people meeting him and his fans, and watching his panels too online, the old and new ones, and I'm just like, I love him so much. I've always wanted to meet him. It's just, I don't know. I think he's in Dallas too right now. I don't know if he's what he's up to now. I mean, I think it's horrible what Funimation did to him, though. How Funimation did him. I mean, it's like, he does not deserve that at all. But he did not deserve that. I think they were just jealous fucks, honestly. And he didn't deserve it. You know, getting laid off like that, getting fired like that. That was so shitty. And I was so pissed when I found that, when I found out about that happening to him. I was like, oh hell no, not to my favorite voice actor ever. No. So I'm still pretty pissed about that, you know, because I used to love Funimation, but now it's like, you know, how they've done him is like, God, this just makes me hate them even more. Like, it's like, you know, he worked with them for so long, and this is how they do him. It's not cool, not cool. But you know, I've always supported him. Like, I've always, like, you know, I've never met him, but I've always loved him and always, you know. I even wrote him one time. I'll never forget this, but I wrote him. It was years ago. I was 18. I wrote him, and it was probably about, I don't know. I want to say it probably was a few weeks later that I heard back from him, and yeah, he was so nice. He was so nice. I mean, I love him so much. He was so nice, though. Yeah, I knew he was going to be, because it's like, he's like, you know, just watching his videos of him, and you know, just, you know, how he is with people and his fans. I'm just like, in his work, I'm just like, I love him so much. I want to meet him so bad. I've always wanted to, you know, and I love him, and I also love he has a friend named Todd Habercorn, and he's really cool too. He's really nice. He's really, both of them are both of them are literally my favorite anime voice actors ever, literally, and they will always have my heart. They will always have my full support and my love for them. So I've always wanted to meet both of them. Can't talk, but yeah, like at a convention or one of their panels or something, meet and greet with them, and I love them so much. Like, you know, let's see, yeah, because Vic has done. Let's see, he's voiced Edward from Fullmetal Alchemist. He's done Tamaki from Ouran High School Host Club. He's done Zero from Vampire Knight. Also, oh god, what is his name? There's a guy from Bleach he does too, and then there's, let's see. He voices another guy too, but I just remember Edward and Tamaki stick out the most, and let's see with Todd, yeah, he's done, yeah, I think, yeah, Soul Eater and Fairy Tail. He voices Natsu from Fairy Tail. Yeah, and does Soul Eater too. Well, I already said that, so but yeah, both of them are literally the best. I've always wanted to meet them. Best anime voice actors ever, and so sweet. They're really sweet and so nice. Like, I can just tell just from watching their videos over the years and their panels and how they are with their fans and stuff. And I hope I can meet them one day, something like that. So, cause I will never forget and the email I got from Vic that one year, and it's like, oh my god, I love him so much. So it was like, so I've always looked up to him and Todd so much, and you know, but I hate what Funimation did to Vic. I'm still pissed at that. He does not deserve that, so he does not. So but yeah, he's a good guy. He's just he's a really good guy. I can tell he is. He and Todd both are, and I loved the videos they would do together. Like, sometimes I would be at their panels together, and like their own conventions together and do stuff together. I always loved when they do things together. It's like they're funny. They're so fun. I can tell they're really fun. They're so cool. But anyway, yeah. I like some other anime shows too, like High School of the Dead is pretty good. Clannad is really good. It's kind of sad, but it's really good. It's a good show. I love Maid Sama. Yeah, Maid Sama is really cute. Haruhi Suzumiya, she has always kind of reminded me so my anime friends back then used to tell me that I was a lot like her, and that I look like her too in some way. She and I had the same dark eyes and the dark hair too. Possibly the same height and all kind of the same personality too in some ways, but because she can be hyper, she can be silly, and then serious, or in her own way dramatic, or stubborn like me. She can be like that. It's like, so she's a lot like me. I've always related myself to her, so I do love her and her show. Let's see. Or on High School Host Club is good too, of course. It's really cute. And I do love Black Butler. Black Butler was another show I loved. And it's really cute. It's also really, I mean, it's kind of dark, but it's really good. I thought it was anyway. So I haven't seen it out much though, but yeah, it's a really good show. Let's see. Maybe there were some other ones I liked, but Fairy Tale was cute too. Yeah, Sailor Moon, of course. Yep. Yeah. There's some other ones I can't think of, but Hayuka was cute too. I remember that one. Let's see. Yeah, I have watched a lot of anime growing up. I can't remember all of them, but I watched some of the movies too. Like, I grew up with Studio Ghibli, the movies and the music growing up, and Spirited Away. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I love that movie. I love that movie. Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, The Girl That Leaped Through Time. Those are really good movies. Really good anime movies. And I've also watched the Sailor Moon movies too, and also the Bleach movies too, because Bleach is still it is literally my favorite anime show ever. So it taught me a lot about friendships too, growing up, and all kinds of stuff growing up too. It really makes you think in some ways. So I love Naruto too, but Bleach is more. It's more like more intense. It's like more intense. Like to me, it's more intense and more badass. The style of fighting, the style of the characters and stuff, and yeah, the story is more engaging. It's just, yeah. But like I said, if you go on my DeviantArt page, you'll see. You type in Paigey Doll, then you'll see all my pieces, my old sketches. I have sketched a lot of Bleach characters that I love, and so other characters too. So yeah, but yeah, I've sketched a lot of the guys from Bleach, the ones that I really liked, the ones that I had a crush on too, or so and I sketched Ichigo in his hollow form, I think about maybe 2 times. I have tried to perfect that look with him, because like there were times it was off, the perspective was off, as an artist, yeah. you gotta go over it sometimes. You're gonna make mistakes. You gotta go over it. You gotta practice some more. And yeah, I think I got it finally though with him. But yeah, he's probably, yeah, he's still on my page, my DeviantArt. So yeah, I know I did sketch him in his hollow form. The hollow look is pretty cool. Some people think it's looks evil, but I think it's pretty badass. So I've always wanted the mask myself, the whole look on Amazon, just to, you know, the whole Soul Reaper look, because that's what they're called in the show when he becomes a Soul Reaper. And so like the whole kimono look, and the sword, the long sword, and the mask. The mask is pretty badass. So it was like, every time I knew when that was coming on, I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down. It was like, I always loved the fighting though. My heart would start beating so fast whenever the fights would start. I was like, oh my god, like he's about to go against the boss. All these bosses, like all these guys, like. But of course, the biggest, baddest one, of course, was Sasuke Aizen. He is a bad guy. So, but yeah, I liked him too. I mean, he's cruel, he's horrible, but like, yeah, pretty bad and ugly what he did to, how he did Soul Society that way, and everybody there too. But I liked what, his best friend, or, you know, I liked what his name is Gin. I sketched him too. I love Gin too. He's a cool guy. But he's called a snake. But yeah, he was Sasuke's friend too. I mean, like captain. He was like captain too. Oh, I forgot. But like yeah, he was a captain too. But he was a Gautier captain, I think. And let's see, he's a pretty cool guy. It was like I finally figured out what he was doing with Sasuke. It was like he was pretending to literally be on his side, like to be his friend and stuff. And I liked how he just like went for the kill like that. But like he just went after him. He literally went after him. Just like, you know, it was like, oh my god, I love you. It was like, didn't expect that from him, but you know, I do like him though. He's a pretty cool guy. I also highly ship him with the chick he was with. That forgot her name, but the chick that he liked, the orange, the chick with the orange hair, and yeah, I know they, I guess, were together, but like I've always shipped them together. I've always wanted them to be together, like for reals. I ship a lot of couples though in that show. Like, a lot of people wanted Ichigo and Orihime to be together, and I do too sometimes. But I also like her with the there's an emo, a guy that looks emo, but he doesn't come in till like the Spanish part of Bleach comes in, to like when Ichigo goes to like you know, what are they called? I forgot what it's called. Where he Waco Mundo or something like that. When he goes there to, you know, cause Orihime was kidnapped and stuff, and so like he had to go there. It was Waco Mundo. That's what it was. Spanish part of Bleach. So yeah. It's when that emo guy, I forgot his name, but he had like the green eyes and the emo hair look too going on, and I really liked him and her together, and I still do. I have a sketch. I sketched them both together, and I think it should be on my DeviantArt page too. But I sketched him with her, and yeah, so I shipped them together. Definitely. So yeah, there's a lot of couples I wanted. There's a lot of characters I wanted to get together on that show, but it never happened. So like, but I always wanted it to happen. But yeah, that never really happens. But I love that show so much, and yeah, it's really good. It just took a while though to get through the whole series because it's got about 333 episodes, so it took a while for me. Because it's like I had to take breaks in between. I had, you know, this and that going on, and something would always come up sometimes, and I had to leave it alone for a little bit. And but I eventually did, and it's so good. It's really good. But yeah, like like on my old channel too, my Paige Ashley channel, my main channel, was like I had made a video of the fight with him and Sasuke, the final. Well, I don't know if it was the final fight. Wait, no, it was the final fight between them. So I did make it like a short AMV thing with them on my main channel, and the link should be in my bio on this channel. The link to that main channel, anyway. It should still be public. That video should be. Last I checked, it was. So, yeah, that I made that like a few, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, I want to say. But yeah, that fight is pretty badass because that's when Ichigo finally releases his, you know, his final form, like his ultimate form. Oof, like ultimate pissed off form. Oof. Yeah. But that was badass. I still like watch that sometimes, and it was like it's pretty badass. So it's like, you know, I love the music, I love the style of fighting, and I love how he just like, when Sasuke, aka Aizen, kept running his mouth, kept talking and stuff, he would not stop, and like Ichigo just like flat out just like hit him in the face. Just was like, I'm not hearing your shit today. I'm not listening to your shit today. I've had enough of you. That's kind of what it looked like he was saying. He had enough of his shit. So I was like, oh my god, that's so badass. I love the way he did that. That's like, you know, we're down in history. But yeah. Yep. I did make a video, kind of. Well, it's not professional or fancy or anything, but yeah, I used to make videos of certain scenes or characters that I like. It was through a cheap ass editor app anyway. It wasn't Adobe Photoshop or anything like that, because I didn't want to pay that money. So I just used a cheap ass editing app to do that, make that stuff with. And yeah, they came out crappy anyway. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys ever get a chance or want to, you can go check out that channel, or check out my DeviantArt page if you want. Type in Paigey Doll. So it should be on there. So all my sketches, my Bleach sketches, all my anime art sketches should be on there. I have other sketches too, I can't remember, but some other artsy things, little artsy things I did, because yeah, I'm still an artist. I need to get back into my art too. I want to start sketching and drawing again. That's something I love to do too. And like writing, I love to write too. I love to write, and I do all these things, and I'm not gonna let depression, you know, keep me down like that. It's not healthy. It's not good, you know. It's, you know, you're basically telling the devil that you can. You're basically letting the devil win. You're letting him win over you if you just give up completely. So I'm not gonna give him that satisfaction. So I'm better than that. I'm stronger than that. And there's just been some people in my life recently, and just you think that they're your friend, or you think you can whatever trust them, or you know, you think you can, like, you know, I don't know, like you see forever in them. Sometimes you place forever in a monster, and you don't even know they're a monster until later, until one day when they get mad at something, they fly off the handle, then you really see who that person is. So it's like, you know, you don't really get to know a person until you either put them on a slow ass computer, a very slow computer, or maybe if they get mad at something, or you see them under pressure or something like that, or under anything else. I guess you really don't. Yeah, everybody was right growing up, and I didn't listen. I didn't listen. I did not. I should have listened. I didn't listen. I was dumb, and you know, I was naive, very super naive, super stupid. But you know, that happens. Shit happens. Life happens. But yeah, I'm still, you know, people still say I'm naive and all this and that. But you know, I've learned a lot and still learning. But yeah. All of us are learning. Everybody's learning. Learning never stops. Like, you just don't come to a point where you say, hey, I know everything. No, you don't. Nobody does. So, yeah, God does what we don't. So, yeah. I hate when people say they're God, too. I was like, you really, this whole world, I mean, everybody has a fucking Messiah, has a fucking God complex these days. They wouldn't even know where, what to do. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. Like some people just think they're God. Some people they think that, you know, they can just own you, and that you're their prisoner, and that you're. But no, you have a choice. Everybody has a choice. You have a choice. Everybody has a choice. So it's like, you know, you can make better choices, or you can keep making the same choices, because, you know, but it's not going to get better. It's like, you know, people think doing the same shit that they do is going to get better, or it's just going to get them somewhere by doing, treating someone like this or treating someone like that. It's not, it doesn't get better like that. Like, you know, so, like, you know, yeah, I don't know what to really, say to that. I really don't know what to say, but I'm just telling you guys that, you know, don't do, I'm just telling you guys, don't do what I do. Like, don't do what I would do. Don't or just don't do it, period. Like, make better choices, you know. So, yeah. You don't have to, you know, let it run. You don't have to let it run your life or whatever. So, you know, you really don't have to. You can just, you do have a choice. Everybody has a choice, you know. Oh God, I look horrible. I actually look kind of old too. That's not cool. It's not cool, man. It's probably this lighting too. It makes me look. I don't know, but I don't like it. So it's like what I'm saying is like like nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect, and I'm not gonna expect anymore. I've been expecting too much from everybody and this and that, and it's not good. You're not supposed to expect. That's what leads to heartache and you know, God knows I've had enough of that. Just from certain people, and I'm really sick of that. I'm really sick of everybody. Well, just certain people anyway. Certain people fucking my life up and making things worse on purpose. Certain people will do that on purpose. They will make your life worse on purpose because they hate you. They're jealous of you. Is that okay? I'm just like, okay. Yeah, people will do shit on purpose just to hurt you or get back at you, or in the most childish manner too. So many people are fucking children. It's like people old enough to be my mom and dad, like they act like fucking like 3-year-olds, and I'm even more mature and smarter than them to see through their shit. You know, like that just tells me that even people old enough to be my dad or my mom, or old enough to be my grandparents, or something like that. That just tells me a lot that they have not grown up, and they never grow up. Excuse me. That just tells me they never grew up, and they're probably not going to. They don't want to. They don't want to do the right thing and fess up. What's so hard about that? I mean, I know it's hard from experience, but like you can still do it. You can do it. Like you can do it, bruh. You know, bruh. But like, I mean, people might, I don't know, but yeah, people old enough to be my grandparents or whatever, they act like fucking kids sometimes, and it's just like, yeah, you're never going to grow up or something. Like you never grow up, and you're not going to. So you know, you act like a fucking child, which everybody is these days. I'm sorry to say it, but a lot of people are everybody is a fucking child these days, especially the way the world thinks. It's like, I'm 27 and I'm much more grown and mature and smart enough to see through certain people's bullshit that they obviously can't see, or they refuse to see it. They don't want to change or anything like that, because they think it's gonna like fucking I don't know, ruin their image, or like they don't want to be found out about anything. They don't want to be found out what they've been doing, what they've done. And I'm really sick of that shit. You know, it feels like, you know, with me, with certain people in my life, I feel like I've had to do all the apologizing and admitting, and nobody has ever done that with me. Nobody ever admits things to me, what they've done when they're in the wrong. I take that back. Maybe a few people have, but like, but there's like some people that just don't give a shit. They don't give a flying fuck, you know, about anything but themselves. And I'm really tired of that too. Like, why can't we learn to be selfless instead of selfish? That's how I was raised, to be selfless. But when I got older, I chose to rebel, and that's not how I was raised. You know, that is not how I was raised. I was not raised to be, make some stupid, shitty choices that I've made in my life, and it's all because of what I wanted, and only thinking of myself, of course. And I wasn't thinking of anybody else but myself. And that's how I lost a lot of, I'm not even going to go there, but it's how you lose a lot of relationships that could have been, I mean, that were good. But, I was, just selfish, very selfish, right? And I wasn't raised that way, though. I was raised to, be responsible and to be considerate and thoughtful of other people, to be giving and to love and forgive, even with those who treat you like shit. If they're your enemies, you should love and forgive them as Christ wants us to. So yeah, it's very hard for me to do, though, very hard. And I know that's what he would want me to do, though. But yeah, it's just still hard to be an adult and so yeah, it's like what time is it? I don't even know what time is it, guys. It's probably like I'm checking my phone. I don't even know what time. Oh God, it's 12. It's like 3 minutes till 12. Wow. Okay. Well, no wonder I'm getting kind of sleepy. That's, well, kind of crazy, but yeah. That just fucking happened out of nowhere, but yeah, I've kind of been doing some stuff anyway, but yeah. Kind of staying busy, but also I, of course, sleep a lot when I can, when I'm not working or whatever. And it's like it's like fuck depression. So it's like sometimes it makes you want, like me, sometimes like I feel like I could use a drink right now or something. I could use a drink or something. I mean, or something. But that doesn't always help either, so yeah. Or just something to calm me down, just something to relax. Because sometimes nothing really ever helps, like, I don't know. It's just, sometimes all I want to do is go out driving at night and just go out in a field and just let it all out. Just scream for hours and hours and let it all out. But I don't know. Or just go like to a car junkyard and kill cars all day, I don't know. And then, but they'd probably go off saying, "What the hell is wrong with her?" So, yeah. But I feel like doing that a lot is like getting on top of a car and just smashing the hell out of it. So, but I don't know. Everything's up in the air, and so I'm not gonna, the worst part is you do not want to act on your anger, because like that's the worst thing you can do. So I was raised not to do that, so I was raised not to do that, but so it's just, I did choose to rebel at a certain age, and I think rebellion kind of lives in all of us. It's a choice, though. It really is a choice. Free will choice. So, and yes, I am still a rebel. So, just like, some things still make me want to rebel pretty hard. Like, being told what to do. I don't like being told what to do, even at 27. I don't. But as an adult, you know, you're gonna have to be in some areas, but you know, so I never liked listening to anybody either, but as an adult though, you have to do that. So you gotta do that. You gotta be responsible, you gotta be accountable and show up on time and shit. So, yeah. But yeah, sometimes it makes me still want to rebel and not listen to anybody and just do what I want. But that's not that's not how life should. That's not how it's supposed to be. So, even I know better. I know better. I mean, I'm smart enough to know that. But still kind of, you know, wanting to, I know, not do certain things and not do this or do that, like this. So like it's like, you know, I don't always want to stay in line, but yeah, but you know, that's just life, and I'm learning. So I am a lot more mature and smarter than I was back then. And excuse me, I'm still learning too. So I'm still learning. I'm okay. I think. Don't know about that, but okay. Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. So, yeah, sleepy. I guess I'll try and sleep. But, you know. Don't know, man. I don't know. Just want to be left alone, but yet I want someone to talk to. I've always been like, want to be left alone. I want to be alone. I want to be left alone or be alone, but yet I want someone to talk to. But I don't know. I can't even figure me out. I just can't. If someone figures me out, I demand an explanation, because I can't even figure me out. So yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, sometimes I just like when I get out of my own head, and I can't even do that. So yeah, I can't even do certain things anymore. I can't even, you know, I don't know. But, you know, that's not worth it. It's not worth being sad or depressed over, you know, beating yourself up over. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. None of this shit is worth it. So, yep. So I'm not gonna try and think about it. I'm not gonna try and think about it. I'm just gonna try and think about sleep tonight, and get up and go to work, and do what I need to do, whatever. Is a normal adult. Try to be normal. Yeah, I try to be normal, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes normality doesn't even exist. Like, no one is normal except God. That's how I've always felt sometimes. So I've always felt that God and His law is normal, but nothing on this earth is normal. So yeah, I don't know. You can agree with me or not, but that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel sometimes. So I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Just wanted to touch base with you guys, or just update you guys. I know it's been years since I've uploaded anything really, and but yeah. Sorry if I'm kind of depressing to watch or listen to, or if I upset anybody, or whatever, or just come off as, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going through a lot. It's hard to talk about, but I do need, it felt good to talk about stuff tonight. Just needed someone to talk to. Like, I want to be left alone, but yet I want someone to talk to. So it's like, I don't know why I'm like that, but I do that. So, yeah. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are, everybody, the whole world is in YouTube, in every social media outlet, or whatever, everybody, just everybody. I hope everybody's getting a good night's rest, and, sorry, my voice is getting kind of hoarse, it feels like it, or, I don't know, groggy or whatever. Not groggy, but just kind of hoarse, or something like that. Yeah, just wanted to, say hi, and update you guys, and see how everybody's doing. Like I said, you can leave a comment or message me or whatever. And check out my art, my DeviantArt page, and my Instagram if you want. If you want, you can add me or follow me or whatever. You can sub me on here, but if you want, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna be making some cool videos, maybe some uploading random stuff anyway, like music and maybe some skateboarding stuff, and probably random videos like this, me talking, or just ranting or venting, or just wanting to talk, just because I feel like I have no one to talk to. So, I hope you guys have a good night. Hope everybody has a good night. Stay safe, and don't get into trouble. Don't do anything stupid. Don't get yourself in jail. So, I'm just gonna be sleeping or something. I don't know. Listen to some music and try to, I don't know. Just so. I feel tired, but like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. But yeah, it's just nice being able to talk. So it's feeling like I can feel it. I can let things out. Just yeah. I hope everybody's good, and safe, and yeah. I really have kind of missed doing these kind of things, I guess. YouTube or whatever, uploading stuff, but I don't know. Like, I literally only have like one short video on this channel. So, yeah. I deleted a lot of stuff back then. I deleted stuff back then I shouldn't have. Videos of myself. And, so, yeah. Anyway, yeah, over now. This is the Lone Dove, Paige Ashley, Commander Ash, whatever you call it. You can call me whatever. I don't know. Call me a new name or nickname, whatever. It's just, so, I don't care, I really don't, so, but, I hope that everybody gets some rest, and, has a safe good night, and, just, God bless everybody. God be with everybody. God be with you. I hope you all sleep with the angels. I used to get told that whenever I was getting tucked into bed as a kid. Sleep with the angels. Anyway, so yeah. So yeah, I hope everybody has a good day tomorrow too. Good Friday and good weekend. So yeah. Um, miss some of you guys too, by the way. I don't know if you guys remember me. Some of you guys may not, but yeah. So anyway, that felt good to get off my chest, just to talk. So yeah. Sorry if it was kind of sad or depressing. It's kind of morbid or dark or whatever. But I had to talk. I needed to get some things off my chest. Needed to talk. But yeah. So that's like, it was like a release. So maybe I'll do some ASMR too. I don't know, or do something like that. Do some random shiz on here. Maybe some shits and giggles stuff too. Some fun stuff. So, yeah. Because I do like to be goofy and funny too. Love to be silly. Only with the people that let me be myself anyway, are not control freaks like I've been dealing with lately. I've been dealing with a lot of those lately, so really tired of the control freaks. Trying to control who I am and steal my joy or whatever. Really sick of that, so I'm not going to let anybody break me or destroy my joy, or just steal my happiness or anything like that. So I will laugh if I want. I will smile. I mean, can't talk today. I will smile and laugh because I'm worth it, and everybody is worth it. So everybody's worth it. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. So yeah, don't ever look down yourself or talk down yourself. So yeah, because you're worth it. Everybody's worth it. So yeah, and you're loved. You're very much loved by God, and maybe for any future good friends out there, I love you, and I love all of you good people out there. So thank you for everything you do, and thank you for being here, for existing and being you and doing what you do. And you know, I know there's still good people out there. I want to believe it. I do believe it. There's gotta be. There's still good people out there. So it's just hard to find, but yeah, they're out there though. They're out there. So anyway, yeah. Hugs and love to you guys. So yeah, I'll be uploading more soon or later. So if you guys like videos like these, let me know, or something like that. These are kind of weird or kind of odd for me to do, but I just want to do something random. I usually sometimes do random stuff like this anyway. So anyway, yeah. I'm just gonna go to bed. Just gonna go to sleep. It's like 12 now. 12 something now. So, yeah. So, yeah. Also, this is my new phone. I'll just show my new phone now. This is like my new phone now. You see my wallpaper now? It's like, yeah. It's like, so, it's got Pusheen. It's got the cat Pusheen. It says it says I'm busy. I thought that was cute. He's like gaming. I don't know if it's she or he, but she or he. I guess Pusheen is a she. I don't know, but she's gaming and snacking. So yeah, I thought that was cute. I thought that was super kawaii, super cute. So yeah, kawaii desu. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. I also would love to meet PewDiePie too one day. Go to Japan one day and meet him. that'd be so cool to meet him. So, he's my favorite YouTuber gamer ever. He always makes me laugh when I'm sad or depressed. I've been watching him a lot lately now. He makes me feel better. It just makes me laugh, which is what I need. So I could use it. So I think a lot of us could anyway. The whole world could use a good laugh. Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm just being random here. So, I hope. Anyway, I'm going to sign out for now. Going to log off for now. Log out, whatever. Sign out. Paige Ashley here. Signing out. Or the Lone Dove signing out. Commander Ash, whatever. You can call me whatever. Or Paige, whatever. You can call me that. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna log out. So, just, hit the hay stack, whatever, how they say it, hit the sack, I guess. Yeah, I guess, and just plug myself into my music and just listen to music till I fall asleep. That's what usually calms me down anyway. It helps me, sleep anyway. I mean, it helps me feel better anyway, and just it calms my racing thoughts and my anxiety down and stuff like that. So, anyway, so yeah, just gonna do that, and yeah, I'm glad I got to talk with you guys, and I don't know, maybe make some cool friends or good friends. Maybe that'd be nice for a change. Just to hang out with some good people, hang out with some good friends, And, so, anyway, sorry for the bad quality lighting or video quality. It's probably not the best, and my voice quality isn't the best probably either. I need to get and save up for a better camera or something like that. Just something better anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed, and I will see you guys later. So I'll just see you guys later, and hope everybody gets some rest. I already said that like 100 times now, but okay. Anyway, okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna lay down and just gotta try and sleep anyway. So yeah. So yeah. Bye and good night. I'll just say good night. So good night, guys. Talk to you guys later. And yeah. Paige Ashley signing out. So, bye.